MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Milwaukee, it's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Malik Smith is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Into the windup and the pitch. JT Realmuto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Christian Yelich.
Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here comes the second. Altuve to get things kicked off. In the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He's set and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. There goes Altuve. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tommy Pham is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be a...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So coming to the plate, Justin Bour. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 3. ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tap foul at home plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Batting seventh.
Stepping up now, Nick Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
0-2, here it is. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And the ready now, Corey Dickerson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
The left fielder, number 10. Corey
hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers. The throw into second. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in, Matt Chapman. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. A line shot to third base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Stepping in, Yonder Alonso, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Alonso.
Ball one. Throw gets him, 2 down. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet.
Batting seventh.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. A man on third with 2 down. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So striding forward now, Zach Eflin. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. Munoz takes it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Right fielder number 34.
Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tommy Pham. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Jairo Munoz. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jairo Munoz.
Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Ytsytsytsyts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Williams. 2 gone. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castillo corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mike Moustakas.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The next 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Chapman is there for it. 1 down. Striding in, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Jose Iglesias.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Corey Dickerson.
Lifted in the air to center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the. Striding in once again, Nick Williams.
Leading off for the Phillies here in the 4th. Left fielder, number 5.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. sent on the ground out to second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castillo.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Zach Eflin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Popped up. Alonso is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Matt Chapman.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yonder
from
Alonso.
The stretch. Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Scope.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Jairo Munoz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In the air to straightaway right. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hit on the ground to third. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Tommy Pham.
There's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Drilled to first. Alonso is there. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading
shot.
off for the Brewers.
Adam
Your
Eaton
attention, please.
will grab a bat and lead
Hitting
things
for
off.
Milwaukee, number 5, Adam Eaton.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. Ball 3 to the 9 hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Alex Smith.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this,
and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Taylor Williams enters to do the pitch.
For the Brewers.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Bohr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And this is fouled straight back. 1-1 now to Iglesias. 1-2 now.
1-2.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Nick Williams.
He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Munoz is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 21.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
that's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Dickerson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Pham is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once
baseman,
again, Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Left field and deep. Williams looks up. Gone! Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Yonder Alonso.
Hit hard towards second, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Striding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now to the plate, Jairo Munoz. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love
a swing and a miss? That retires the side, and in now, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Smith is under it. 1 away. Into the box now, Zach Eflin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Number 27,
stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in the switch hitter, Taylor Williams, and he's getting his first plate appearance here. John Jay is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The average coming in still over the 400 mark. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dan Jennings is on to pitch out of
pitching for the Brewers.
In the box. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. No problem here. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he is into second with a double. His 3rd hit of the night. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit out towards second, taken in by Scope, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bohr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
C.J. Cron.
Hard on the ground toward short. Munoz has it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the... In is Christian Yelich. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
The left fielder,
digging in,
10.
Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Yelich is on his way home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 3-2 contest. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Pat Neshek comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Now a left hitter up and throwing in that. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Yonder Alonso. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. They're on their feet here in Philly. Some 43,000 in full roar. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.